Hi guys, I'm Ken from OKportugal and today we're in Marinha Grande, right in the heart of Portugal's Silver Coast. This location offers the best of both worlds. You're just minutes away from the Atlantic Ocean and the stunning beach of São Pedro de Moel. Perfect for long walks along the golden sand, swimming or simply relaxing to the sound of the waves. Around the beachfront there are charming restaurants, bars, cafes, serving fresh seafood, casual bites, making it the ideal spot for a day out or an evening by the ocean. The city of Leiria is only a short drive away for shopping, dining and services. From here, the capital city of Lisbon and its international airport are about 1 hour and 20 minutes to the south, and Porto and its airport are around 2 hours to the north. The property we're looking at today sits on over 2,000 square meters of land. That's around half an acre, with around 870 square meters of construction area. It's a high-end luxury home built for comfort and leisure, featuring multiple living areas, a wine cellar and 4 spacious suites, including an impressive master retreat. The indoor leisure facilities are exceptional, with a heated pool, jacuzzi, sauna and even space for a gym. Outside, the gardens are perfect for entertaining with a porch, barbecue areas and even a giant chessboard. This home combines elegance, generous space and proximity to the coast in one of central Portugal's most desirable areas. So I just want to say a big thanks to Diana for commissioning me to make this video tour. I can't wait to have a look around this awesome house.
Hi guys, I'm Diana from A&A Agency. If you want to buy this property, please find my details below this video and contact me. It's
a very impressive building from the front, a very contemporary modern design with metal paneling, bricks, lots of angles and a good use of glass. But it also has quite rustic design elements like these calçadas, which are very common around Portugal. And these actually lead all the way down to the side of the house. This is a south-facing side of the house, so it gets lots of sun over here. You get the sunrise and the sunset going across the building here. And look at this, we have an olive tree, a nice mature olive tree. It also offsets nicely against the glass and the stainless steel. And if you look on this side, we have a really tall conservatory, and this covers the front door of the house. We will go onto these outdoor areas a little bit later, but to start with, we're going to go up these stairs. We can see we've got some polished concrete, and that takes us up onto these calçadas over here, and this takes us through these big doors. Now this glass has been tinted just to take the edge off the sun. It's a lovely conservatory area. Just look how tall these ceilings are. And if we look to the bottom, we have calçadas, but these have actually been polished, so they're completely smooth. It's just absolutely stunning. And if we look in this direction, we've got the front door, which is incredibly grand. And we can see the height of this stretches all the way up to the top of the conservatory. And there's 2 front doors that you can open up, so there's 2 doors on either side. Very, very grand. Now I've just had a walk around this place before the tour, and I think you're going to be impressed. As we walk through the doors, how impressive is this? We have this beautiful staircase that leads all the way up, and you can see this incredible skylight. Just look at that. Loads of light just coming through. And if we look down again, we have space even for a baby grand piano. Huge flagstone type marble tiles on the floor. And if we look across in this direction, we have a fireplace that's in the center of the room with a beautiful flue leading up, and the whole place has underfloor heating, gas-fired underfloor heating. So you really don't need fire, but how amazing is it to have this in the center of the room. Just down a couple of steps, we've got a little snug area with these little pods where you can just completely relax, even have a little nap. And if we walk across in this direction, we've got a lovely lounge area where you can sit back, watch the TV on these big, sumptuous sofas. And let's actually go in this direction and we can turn around and show. We've got the TV just down here. It doesn't really take up much in the eye line of view, but you can watch your Netflix series, movies and things like that. And afterwards, you can sit on this lovely armchair over here with a footrest, grab a book and just chill out. On the side here, up a step, we have a dining room. We have a huge table in here with 8 seats. It's very light and airy in here. We have some slate tiles on the floor. And just to the left, look through these portholes, we have a fish tank. So let me go around the corner and show you that a little bit better. This is the kitchen area. And it's a very, very nice kitchen. We've got some state-of-the-art appliances, very high-end appliances. Before we get there, just have a look at this tank. At the moment there's no fish, but imagine setting this up with like a marine fish tank or something like that. We have loads of storage. We have AEG fridges, so really high-end German stainless steel fridges. And have a look at these. These are Siemens cookers and things like that. So we have these plate warming drawers. These are plate warmers down here. And we have two of these. So there's one on this side, there's another one on this side. This is a steam oven. They're all by Siemens, so a really high-end German brand. This is a Siemens oven. Look at the size of that. And on the side here we have a microwave. It's all very nice, all built in. Really nice and functional and easy to get to. On this side we can see we've got granite going all the way along. So granite tops. Up the top we have lots of storage. We have the sink on this side and we have the south facing views. There's space for all of your appliances, loads of plug sockets. On this side over here we have a built-in dishwasher, and as you can see it's raised off the floor, so when you open it you don't have to lean down to get things out. And let me just stand back here and just show you the kitchen. From this side we have the island with the extractor hob right in the center. Underneath the glass panels here we have two induction hobs, and then we have a gas hob, and we have a wok hob, so you can cook with a wok. And just behind that we have this breakfast table, 4-seater breakfast table. Really nice, huh? Now these doors all open up. They take us outside to an impressive barbecue area. If we look here, we start with the sink. This is all a really nice polished stone countertop. We have the barbecue just in here. Really nice big barbecue space. Looks like we've got a double barbecue space, a smaller one here. And this over here is a wood-fired oven. And this serves this amazing space for eating outdoors. Just look at that. It's got wooden decking on this side, and then we've got some lovely slate tiles on this side. We even have a little hammock in the corner. It's a nice little spot here. Quite protected from any of the winds or anything like that. Lots of glass again on this side. And this leads you to a very impressive indoor swimming pool. Just look at that. On the left, we have a sauna. It's a 2-person sauna. I'm guessing they've made this out of cedar wood or something like that. It looks like it. And yeah, you can comfortably fit 2 people in there. It even has a little radio up there, I see. And let's just spin around and have a look at this impressive swimming pool. We've got the shallow bit just over here, and then we have the deeper section just on that side. On this side we have, I think, some kind of a storage area over here. Not too sure, and I think this is all of the pool pumps and things like that. And over here we have a jacuzzi. Obviously the jacuzzi isn't in use at the moment, it hasn't been filled. These are just little insulating parts. But look at that. So you can hop in the jacuzzi, then you can hop in the pool, then you can hop in the sauna. Really nice. And if we look on this side, we've got all of these nice rocks on this side, but we also have something else. Up here, that is a waterfall. So it's like a stainless steel blade that water runs down and runs into the pool. I don't know how to turn that on, so unfortunately I can't demo that for you guys, but just imagine what that's going to look like. And again, we have these doors that you can open up on the side. So it's kind of an indoor pool, but you can get the outside sort of sunlight and air running through here. So very, very impressive. And then on this side, we have like a his and hers change rooms. So we have the taps on this side. We have, let's see if I can turn on lights in here. We have, I'm guessing this is the female's bathroom. So we have the showers, 2 showers on this side, and we have the toilet on this side. And then I believe we're going to have the same thing on the other side. So like a replica on this side. Let's see if I can get these lights working. So look at that. Again, showers and the toilet just on this side over here. So I couldn't find the correct light switches there, so it was a little bit dark, but hopefully you could see exactly what I was looking at there. Again, just look at this pool area, really impressive. Lovely pool. And if we carry on going down in this direction, we've got a door that internally takes you to this room on this side, but in order to get there, I'll show you from the outside. This is a giant chessboard. How cool is that? And I've been told that they do have the chess pieces in storage. And this is a really nice sort of sunny patio area. Imagine you can set up, this is where the sun goes down. This is the west. So the sun goes down in this direction, it rises behind us. This is always going to be a really nice sunny evening spot. So perfect for putting outdoor furniture and things like that. And over here we have another room. This is a room that could be used as a gym. At the moment they've got some gym equipment in here. They have some storage in here. Space for some really nice big machines and things like that. And let me spin you around this way. Some really nice sun lounging equipment to go with the swimming pool. And this is the internal door over there that leads to the swimming pool area if you don't want to walk through the outside. So it's a very impressive house. Now to carry on with the flow of our tour, I'm going to show you the gardens next, and after that we're going to go upstairs and to the bedrooms. So this is a really cute garden. We've got lots of very hardy plants here because we are near the coast, and it's still lovely and green even though we've just come out of a very hot summer. And we've got calçadas that lead us down into the garden here. We do have irrigation going through the flower beds that I can see, and look at this. This is part of the grounds. So in total it's about half an acre of land, and we've got some really nice kept grass. And over here the owner actually has a pet goat. Now I hope it's friendly because I didn't actually see it earlier, but let's go and have a look. So this is quite nice because this house has got a rural feel about it when you're out in the gardens. It's got really nicely maintained gardens with apple trees, as we can see here, different fruit trees and things like that, olives. It has things like you can keep goats and you can keep chickens, but you can also have this really nice manicured garden with plenty of space. So the gardens are very long. It's a rectangular shaped plot of land, and at the very far end of the garden we have a whole new area. And as we come through here, we can see there is another building just over here. It's another big registered building. We have some flower beds just here to the side, and then we have this huge area which the owners in the past used to use as a giant sort of banqueting type area. So imagine you can put really huge tables and things like that down here and have big parties and banquets and events and things. And it's a really impressive big space. The agent was telling me that this is a registered building. It's on urban land. You can actually put glass in here if you wanted to. So you could glass this off and you could turn this into another huge area that could be used all year round. And just in the corner over here we have another barbecue area. So it's really nice. I mean, this is a very impressive family home, but I can see a lot of potential for someone that potentially wants to start something like a boutique hotel or something. So here we go. We've got a fire pit over here. We got some taps just on this side here, and a space for making food for this event section over here. Very impressive garden. I mean, who would think that we're actually in the middle of the town of Marinha Grande? It feels very peaceful out here, like we're in nature. It almost feels as if we're in like a bit of a rural space here right now. And then as we walk back towards the house again, we've got this very modern and very impressive house. And it's also very close to the Atlantic coast and those awesome beaches. So now that we've walked through this area, this is where the swimming pool is. I'm going to take you down this side over here. We've got, this is the Calçada road that comes through here. So there is actually access to go all the way to the front of the property, and you can actually drive a car all the way through here. So the car could actually reach the gardens, or a little tractor or something like that. And along the walls, along the side here, I see we do have some irrigation tubing and things like that. So I think everything is irrigated because it is obviously quite a large garden. Over here we have a lovely covered sort of terrace area. We've got some vines up here. Obviously we're at the end of the season, so the grapes are all spoiled at this stage, but imagine in the spring and in the summer, how green and lush it'll be and all of the grapes. They actually, in front, just over here, have kiwis. Look at that. Imagine just being able to come out here and just pick your own kiwis, and look at the size of these things. So we're back at the front entrance of the property, and we're going to go up the stairs next, and we're going to go through the bedrooms. I think once we get up to the top here, we're going to go through the smaller bedrooms first. Well, when I say smaller, they're not small by any stretch of the imagination, but there is a very impressive master suite that we're going to go to. I'm going to try turning on more lights as we go around. At the moment, all the lights are off. We have this landing area up here with some sofas and things. And this goes through to a very impressive bedroom. See if I can get some lights on in here. Look at that. Tons of storage on the side. Now, because there are people living here, I'm not going to be opening up people's wardrobes and cupboards and things like that. But look at that, really comfy. We've got 2 full-size single beds here, so this is like a super king. And then we have the bathroom on this side. Let's try and get more lights on. On the left here we have a shower. You can see the shower cubicle and a bit of a view. And if we spin ourselves around, we've got quite an unusual shaped bathroom. So we have this circular bathroom with the toilet on this side, some lovely marble, and the sink, mirror, vanity area, and this nice round shape. Look at that. Interesting. This is just one of the bedrooms here, and let's make our way around. This over here is a big storage room. As you can see, look at the shape of it. I'm not going to go in here because it has all of the owner's personal effects, but it's a cube-shaped room. And very nice wooden floors up here. It looks like an oak type of wood. This takes us through to another bedroom. How impressive is that? And we've got, again, a huge bed. And then we have this that was custom made. So it's a custom made hardwood sort of bed stand. Almost like a gigantic headboard for the bed, all made out of hardwood. Very, very impressive. And then we can see some of the views if we look out here. This looks down to, well, this looks to the north of the property. This is where the sun rises from this side. And we look on this side over here, we have the wardrobes. I'm not going to open these up again because owner's personal effects, but these are very, very deep, big wardrobes. And over here we have the bathroom, the little basin vanity unit on this side. We have some natural light coming in through the ceiling. And then we have the shower on this side over here. And I believe it can open inwards, yeah. So we have the shower on this side. Really nice little bathroom. I'm loving this space that this house has inside it. It feels very grand and very big, really tall ceilings, lots and lots of space. And as we go around the corner, we have yet another room, the size of this one. Again, huge bed, lots of light in this one. Big built-in cupboards on this side, and we can see what the depth of these cupboards are. So it almost looks like a meter deep. A really impressive big room. Let's go through the bathroom first. And again, this one has natural light coming in through the roof. And then the shower on the end. And if I spin us around, you can see lots of light coming through here. This is facing to the west. Let's go and have a look out there. And let's actually open this up. So we have a little balcony out here. And this faces west. This also looks down on the conservatory area. We can see ourselves actually in the glass. And this is the direction where the sun goes down. I quite like the idea of having a balcony in your bedroom, and you can have those doors open at night time. Really nice. So going through here back in the direction where we came, it feels really spacious. Very wide passageways. Just have a look down here at the main sort of lobby area. It's just huge, so grand. And again, the skylight's so nice. So we go up a couple of steps and we go into the master suite. This is a very impressive suite. And we can see through here, it starts off with an area that has the office and then the main section. Now this over here is a giant walk-in wardrobe area. Now I've been asked not to film the owner's personal effects, so we will kind of show around there in a moment, but we won't show too much of that. This is the owner's office area, so it's a nice little private office area. And then this is the owner's suite. Look at this. There's a section here where you can sit on a really big sofa, watch some television. I mean, this is a whole apartment just on its own. And again, worth pointing out, this all has underfloor heating, and it's going to be really nice and cozy and snug. Behind the glass here, we have the bathroom, and let's actually just go there now. We have this is a kitchen that's actually hidden behind these doors. So it's a little kitchenette, so instead of going all the way downstairs into the kitchen, you can have some drinks in here, make yourself some toast or boil a kettle, and have a look at this bathroom. Really impressive. We've got marble floors, lots of marble, lots of very high-end stuff in here. We have, look at this bathtub. Absolutely incredible. So you walk up these marble lit stairs and go into a jacuzzi bathtub, and then have a look at what's up on the ceiling here, like little starlights. A his and hers sink, vanity unit, and from this side we can see the toilet and the bidet. We even have a urinal. Look at that, on that side. And then we have a big walk-in shower, his and hers walk-in shower. Absolutely amazing. It's like a bit of a wet room in here where it all just goes down on the floor. Now there's a lot more to show you, so bear with me. So going through here again, we've got, this is the wardrobe area. I'm just going to show you a little peek just from here so we can see just like the floor space of the room. It's a big area, it's a big circular area, and we've got a lovely skylight just up in the ceiling here, letting in lots of natural light. And look at the height of these doors. They're absolutely huge, just making all of the rooms feel really big. We also have these intercom systems for opening up the front gates and the electric gates and things like that. And you'll find some of these through the property. So just behind us on this side is the master bedroom. And just look at this. Again, gigantic bed, really tastefully done, and a nice big balcony. And we can see the sunset going on down on this side, but we can also see a nice deck stretches out in this direction. We can see a bit of Marinha Grande. So the town of Marinha Grande. We've got some nice green space around us, and we can also see the rest of the town stretching out in this direction. Look up here, we've got solar water heaters. These are actually heating the swimming pool, and I believe this is some kind of a heat pump system or air conditioning system. I'm not entirely sure. And from up here we can see how it looks back down onto this little dining area just between the swimming pool and the kitchen area. So again, this could be a family home, a very impressive family home. This could also be used almost as like a B&B or a very impressive boutique hotel space. Imagine this could almost be like an apartment just on its own. So I've come back downstairs. We find ourselves again in the lobby area looking at the staircase. We have this whole section of the house to go still. There's a way that you can access it down this passageway over here, or we can go down in this direction. As soon as you walk through the front door, we've got a space here where you can hang up jackets and things like that. So it's like a closet area, hanging up coats, putting shoes and things. And now we walk into a really nice, what I'd call almost like a games room and a bar area. We've got a space here for playing cards at the table. We have a snooker table just on the side. We also have, let's see if I can turn on the lights, a bathroom. It's a little bathroom just downstairs here. Very nice marble floors and a really nice little bathroom area. And let me just switch off the lights there. Now we can see we go through into almost like a slate design tile. It's a bit of a darker floor. This is like a, as I said earlier, like a games room. This also has sliding doors that open up to the outside. And we got views of the cute little dog. And let's just walk our way around. We've got an area here for sitting in front of the fire, some nice sofas. We've got this pellet stove over here, which is going to put out a lot of heat into this area. And then we have a big chimney. So when this was built, this was probably designed to have a big open fire over here where all the smoke would come out. But they've decided to put one of these pellet stoves in. And then we have this over here. This is a wine cellar. So you basically go through, down these stairs, and these are bricks that have got holes in them, and you can put wine bottles in, just like they've done on the side here. So it's a nice storage area that's below the ground for keeping your wines. And judging by just how many holes there are in these bricks here, I think you can have a very impressive wine collection just in this small space. So coming up through this area here, we have a bar just on the side. There's a nice place to put all of your drinks and things like that. It almost looks like this area comes out. I'm not sure, I'm trying to do this with one hand here. It does come out, look at that. So we have like some kind of a bar table that actually slides out here. And then this is the actual working space behind the bar. So you imagine this whole thing actually comes out. And then someone can serve drinks behind this top here, which is quite cool. And then that just slides back in again. I mean, I've only done this with one hand. I'm sure if I had two hands, I could bring it out and show you guys a little bit better. And if we carry on down in this direction, again, really nice big doors, solid doors. We've got a storage space. We have a space over here like for washing your hands and things like that. And on this side we have a laundry area. So there's a big storage closet just on the side here for cleaning materials and things. And then space for multiple washing machines and dryers. Note how they've actually lifted these off the floor so you don't have to bend down to pick them up. And then we have a very nice big washing sink here for hand washing and scrubbing things on here. And then this is a door that basically leads us out to the area where we were standing where we started the video. And then if we spin ourselves around, this takes us to a very large garage area. We have, again, big storage just on the side here, big deep storage. Some more big deep storage here, sliding wardrobe doors. And then look at this, very impressive garage. Now there is space in here. If you park the cars properly, there's space to fit 4 cars in here. As you can see, there's a sliding door, sorry, not a sliding door, an electric garage door on this side. There's another electric garage door just on this side over here. This one takes you out onto the street to the front of the property, to the village side. We have a little door on this side that you can access where we were standing in the beginning of the video, and these doors open up as well. So very big garage. I also noticed that there's another thing over here. This is a vacuum cleaning system, and I believe that this is a system that in the rooms in the house, there's a little port, almost looks like a plug socket on the wall, and you can use that to attach a vacuum hose and it will actually vacuum the room, so you don't have to walk around with a vacuum cleaner. And now I'm going to show you what is on the other side of this garage door. That is the other side of the garage door. This is that other little door that was leading from the garage area. And as you can see, we have a really nice big open space here, so the cars can actually drive through here and you can park more cars here. And again, as I said earlier, the cars can go all the way down here and into the garden space at the back. And if we look on this side over here, through these big doors over here, we can actually see out into the street in front of the property. These doors do actually open up. We have the electric gate system that opens up this door over here for pedestrians coming through, and obviously you can open up the garage doors to bring your cars directly inside the property. And this is the exterior of the property, and we're actually on the sort of road here. It's not a particularly busy road, but we are in the town of Marinha Grande. And if you just walk down the road here, there's shops and cafes and supermarkets and things like that. And then we have the entrance to the property. So we have an electric gate over here. We have the pedestrian gate. We have the intercom system just on this side. We have the calçadas out here. It's almost like a bit of a stealthy property where from the outside you can't really tell that you've got this very grand and very, very well appointed house inside. But again, from the outside we've got plenty of space. So look, we've got storage here where we could park, let's say, 2 cars on this side. Potentially you could park a couple of cars on this side, and then again we can go straight through the electric garage opening door here, and obviously park about 4 cars inside there. We can also open up these doors over here, and then you can just drive cars straight through, all the way through the gardens and all the way down to that event section. So that is a very interesting property. I mean, its proximity to the town, to the shops and things like that, and the fact that behind this sort of stealthy exterior, you've got this house that's absolutely full of amenities. You can just walk down the road and go to the actual town itself, or you can walk into the property and you almost feel like you're in this oasis. It's got this modern contemporary building, and it's got this very rural feeling exterior with beautiful gardens and loads of space. And that pretty much concludes our tour. If you are interested in buying this property, if you want to make an offer, or if you want to find out any more information, please speak to Diana from A&A Imobiliária, and who knows, this could be your dream property on the Portuguese coast. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you soon. All the best. Ciao.